וזהו דכסיב אלה תולדות השמיים והארץ בהיברם חולו, and this is what it's written. These are the offspring of the heavens and the earth in their creation. Toldos male, and it spells the word offspring with two vavs. Toldos ksiv male ksiv the haolam al milo nevra, since the world was created in its full way, in its full capacity. That is to say, that the divine light was shining in the world already. It was created complete with its divine light. And like the statement that the main divine presence was specifically below. And through the sin of the generations, they removed, so to speak, the divine presence above, higher than the seven heavens. Until Abraham came and brought it down to the first heaven. He started bringing it back down, and until Moshe came, and he was the seventh to Abraham in bringing it down, and he brought it all the way down. And like it says, Vayetzeh Havaya al Har Sinai, that Hashem descended upon Mount Sinai, and through the service now, in fulfilling the Torah and mitzvos, and through the service of purification, that we purify and cleanse the world. You'll have also in the world to come the word toldos, the offspring, in its full capacity. And this is the concept of what it says in the end of Megillas Rus, that these are the offspring of Peretz, that's referring to the time to come, that it says by Peretz, the word offspring with two vavs. So that's the descendant, meaning Mashiach, the descendant of Peretz. And this is that the righteous, through their service in Torah mitzvos, they fulfill the world that was created with 10 statements, and that is through attaching the Chabad, the wisdom, understanding in their soul, to the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of the Torah. So to the emotional attributes in their soul, to the emotional attributes that are in the Torah, and that is that their whole entire conduct should be in accordance with the Torah in their service specifically. Now, the foundation and the main concept of beginning the service of man, to draw close to the divine, whether it's to draw close from below to above, to go up from level to level with love and fear, and prayer, to the point where you come to a love and a will beyond one's beyond understanding and knowledge, beyond reasoning and knowledge. So that's the first way to draw close. Or whether we're talking about drawing close from above to below, to draw down the divine in your soul in Torah. It's all through humility and lowliness specifically. like it's written, thus said the high and exalted Shulchan Ad Vikadoshmo, the one who dwells forever, and holy is his name. Maram Vikadosh Eshkon, the holy and exalted dwells as the Kaush Val Ruach, those who are contrite and lowly of spirit, Lahachios Ruach Shvalim, in order to enliven the lowly of spirit, Ulahachios Lev Nidkaim, and to enliven the hearts that are contrite. Rashi, that Rashi explains that it means that I lower my divine presence upon the lowly. And it's written, that the broken and contrite heart, Elokim does not despise. Ve'isa b'zohar called Tashmishin Dikud Shubrichu B'manin Tviri. And it's brought in Zohar that everything that the Holy One, blessed be He, uses is broken vessels. And Masha Inkin Mishu B'Yeshus V'Gasus Inul Klil Elokus, that somebody who is haughty and coarse is not a vessel for the divine, rather he's the opposite of the divine. That anyone who walks with a upright gait, pushes away the legs of the divine presence. Like it says, that he and I cannot dwell in the world together. And this concept of coarseness is that you hold yourself, a place for yourself, and consider yourself a man of quality. And in general, it's the idea that you feel yourself to be some existence, an existence of something, and for this reason, you're dear in your own eyes. And this feeling that you feel yourself, and you consider yourself important and a man of quality, this is the source for all types of bad attributes, bad emotional attributes, or character traits. Now it says that this Elokim made the Kishem Shiesh Midos B'Kedusha, that just like you have attributes in holiness, Shem Midos Tovos, which are holy, good attributes, so too you have attributes of Klippa, Shem Midos Ros, which are bad attributes that are opposite them, like humility and coarseness and haughtiness. And the coarseness of spirit is the source for all the bad attributes. And like we see clearly, somebody who considers themselves as an existence, so they are precious in their own eyes. So everything that is good and sweet, so he desires it for himself very much. And he does not rest or be silent until he fulfills his desire. Which is not the case somebody who's lowly, that does not consider themselves important, does not want this good thing at all. Just like the poor person does not deign themselves to eat the food of kings. They're not on the level of spreading themselves out to that extent, to desire those kinds of things. So too the lowly person does not have this spreading out, to desire that good thing. And even if he does desire it, it's easy for him to force himself not to do it. But somebody who's important in their own eyes, so they desire everything that's good and sweet, to the palate, and does not separate himself from that, until they fulfill their bad desire. And this desire and will can be so strong to the point where a person will do something forbidden, that they'll find a permissibility for themselves. And also the fact that it's forbidden does not seem as great in their eyes. And like it's explained in another place with the concept of bribery, that it says that bribery blinds. So it doesn't mean that the judge who's bribed knows that this person is actually obligated or guilty, and nonetheless rules him innocent. But rather it means that because he feels close in his mind to him, his mind itself leans towards him, that he strays from the path of truth, and imagines that he actually is innocent, even if he actually is guilty. So too, because of the strong will that a person has, that he wants some desirous thing, so they imagine to themselves that it's not as so forbidden, and very easily will find some way to permit it for themselves. Those haughty of spirit and those men of pleasure, they become disgusting by or fools, but with the Torah's permission. That everything this person desires, they find some permissible way in the Torah to do it. So too it is with other bad attributes, and that is because the coarseness of spirit is the threshold to all types of bad of mercy. Kitzer, and in short, Yivar ke'ele toldos hashamayim v'ha'aretz. We explained that these are the offspring of the heavens and earth. Toldos malei, that it's spelled in its full way with two vavs. Olam al miluo nivro, just like the world was created in its complete state with elukus v'rak al yidei chet hadoros salku kiviyachol es hashchina, and only through the sins of the generations we removed, so to speak, the divine presence. Vamdu doros hatzadikim, and the generations of the righteous stood up. Avram, Yitzchok, Yaakov, and Moshe Rabbeinu, alav shalom. Avram, Yitzchok, and Yaakov until Moshe Rabbeinu, Shushvi la Avram, that is the seventh to Avraham. Vayadoni tana Torah, and through him was given the Torah. Shal yidei limud Torah yihye ele toldos parats, and it's through the giving of the Torah, through the study of the Torah, that we get to the end result, which is the offspring of Peretz, Malay, that's toldos, again spelled full and complete, Beor, Kitov, with light, that's good, Bavodos Abirurim, with the service of purification. Omnam Reish is Havodahi Anava V'Shiflus, but nonetheless, the beginning of service is humility and lowliness. Higasus Haruach Humekor L'chol Minerat, and because the coarseness of spirit and haughtiness is the source for all types of bad. Delo Mavoi that not only does the person become physicalized in the pleasures of permissible things, but even trips up in forbidden things. May Hashem have mercy.